Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be very brief, but before I say anything, I really want to say thanks to everyone that's been following me, sending me questions, sending me prayers, words of encouragement. I really do appreciate it, and I feel that it's only fair for me to pour back into you guys because you guys pour a lot into me. Today's video is not necessarily going to answer a question like I usually do, but is just to send out a word of encouragement. Considering the questions that a lot of you guys send me, this is especially for those who feel like their Adam hasn't found them yet. So there are a few things that I wrote down that I would love to share with everyone watching and listening. The first thing is to know that God has got you covered. If you do have the desire to get married, trust me, at the right time your partner will come your way. I know it sounds cliche because everyone says that, oh, like at the right time, but that's true. Like that's the legit truth. At the right time your partner will come your way. I tend to dwell more on the positive side of things than the negative side. So for me, you know, I always use my life as an example. So for me, just about 3 men, or would I say guys, just about 3 guys pursued me, like actively pursued me towards marriage or towards a serious relationship. I know you, like, people are probably thinking like, oh, you're so pretty, like so many guys should have been da. No, it's just a false assumption that a lot of girls live in, because you think that, or like, if there are 10, 15, 20 guys chasing you, then it puts you on top of the list, or it makes you more desirable as a wife or a partner or whatever else. No, darling, that's not the truth. I know it can be hard because it got to a time where I was thinking, I was like, like, am I ever going to get married? And all of these like funny thoughts in my head, like, you know, like, oh, this relationship didn't work, like what if the next one doesn't work, you know. Just relax. And I say this because now that I'm married, looking back on the years that I was courting or in relationships, I realized that there were only few because it was God's way of hiding me and protecting me. Imagine if 15, 20 men had actively come to me to like pursue me, to date me and all of that stuff. I probably would have dated 10 out of the 15, and only God knows what would have happened in those relationships. Practically thinking about it, you only need one right man. You don't need 10, 15 right men to choose out of the lot, and God can just bring that one right person your way, and you wouldn't have to, you know, go scouting, as people call it, like dating and looking for the right person. That should not necessarily be your target. What you should be focusing on is that God brings that one right person your way. Okay, for the second thing I'm going to address, I will use an analogy. Now look at it this way. There's something that just came out, maybe the latest fashion or something that just came out. Everybody has it. It's trending. You go to the mall, you see it in a lot of shops. You go to the street, people are selling it, maybe the counterfeit version. You go to, like, everywhere you go, basically this thing is being sold around. Everybody is wearing it. It's the new in thing. Practically thinking about it, it kind of makes it a bit common, if you ask me, because everyone is wearing it and everyone is doing it. Maybe if that many guys are not pursuing you, it's a sign that you are not like everyone else. There might be something peculiar about you, or something about you that makes it difficult for just any man to come approach you and want to like date you, or, you know, just be with you for whatever reason. Just look at this season as a season of preparation, where God is hiding you and protecting you and molding you into the right person that He wants you to be, or into the right person for your partner to find you. Just think about it this way. You wouldn't find gold or diamond or any precious jewel just on the street anywhere. Maybe that's the way you should look at yourself. You should see yourself as that special and precious jewel that God is hiding, and in due time your partner will find you. There's one more thing I'd want to talk about. It can be quite a touchy subject, but I would say that you should not be too picky in your choices of who your partner should be, because the honest truth is you will never ever find the perfect ideal man. Like, that man doesn't exist. If you practically think about it, you're not even perfect. You still have some growing to do in certain areas, and that's the same for whoever God is going to bring your way. He's not going to be the absolute perfect package. As long as your deal breakers are in place, every other thing will fall in place in due time. This is just a little word of encouragement. Your partner will come to you at the right time. You don't need to be dating 5, 10, 20 men to, pick out who the right person is for you. I hope this video was encouraging. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe down below, and I will put a link to all of my social media pages down below so that you can send in your questions, and I will do well to answer them when I do get the time. But until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.